Hello. Sanibonani bangani emakhaya. Geza izandla zakho, faka iphinifa, cela umuntu omdala akusize futhi. Oh my gosh. The kalani says something like I'm Nandi, guys. How you doing? Before we get right into this video, I'm gonna give you a briefing. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, for those that were in high school with me, or like grade 7, don't know, I was hella overprotected. Like, it was crazy. It still is, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be putting a wig on. So what reminded me about this whole story was I not found, like I didn't know what it was, but I got this hair. This is the hair that I wore at prom. This was my very first weave. Like, not even weave, like this is my very first weave, and it's the longest one that I have. It was a prom gift from my nane. Guys, my nane spoiled me so much. And then later my other cousin bought me a closure, because it's a wig, because I only had, back in the day we used to have relaxed hair and then we just open the middle and then cover it with the so that's what reminded me about this whole story. And I was like, I'm gonna undo these I will, like, every day I wonder what happened to my school fees. Was I learning any English? But anyways, I'm gonna undo these so that I can do flatter ones, because this wig is gonna be hella long. Okay, I'll be back. So I'm back, guys. As you can see, my skin is going through a lot. So the joys of relaxed hair, I just combed my hair and slicked it back and tied very low, because you don't want like a thing to poke out of your wig. Tied it very low, and I put gel on it, and then put a duke on so you guys can enjoy my forehead in all its glory. Yay. Let me hear you say yeah. Oh, I'm just sorting out my brushes because I wanna use them. But anyways, so I'm gonna be telling you guys a story about guys. In high school, I can't really tell what kind of person I was, not in terms of like my morals, values, and my inside, my emotional intelligence. No, I just mean in the sense that I wasn't really sure if like I would get a date. Like, I know other girls were like sure, because but I was not into boys like that. Like, my man is definitely gonna be me when she hears this. But anyways, like, I mean, I dated guys in high school, like probably two. If you feel like we dated in high school, please stop feeling, because I was a minor and I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so I wasn't panicking per se, because like the funny thing is that when I was planning my dress, how some people were like matching yada yada. When I was planning my dress, I didn't care. Like, I wasn't thinking, oh, who's gonna match me, guy. I was just planning what I want to look like, what I felt. You know what I'm saying? As I'm planning this dress, are those EFF people, or are they just wearing red? Why is everyone wearing red t-shirts? So then my uncle was so overprotective to a point that, like, sometimes, I didn't nibble at school. Like, I would walk. When you walk after school, the school just won. Oh, yes. And you guys are walking home, because like it's a small neighborhood, it's a small town where I grew up, my growing up, and the town was small, so we'd all walk home because we were like so excited, yada yada. And my uncle drive by, gonna get a beating. Like, why are you walking around with niggas? You know what I'm saying? So like that's the level of protected it was. So I'm pretty tall. Like, I know some people, especially like at school in Rwanda, like I'm short, but like down here in SA, like I'm pretty tall for a girl. So like that was my other worry. Like, who is gonna be my prom date with me in heels and still be tall enough? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm busy getting my dress. I designed my dress. Even my dress design was stressful, guys, because like I showed so much skin, and that's not how I usually dress. And in school, all my uniform was so baggy. Like I never wore makeup. I always had my natural hair, so like I never used to use extensions, yada 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 yada. So this was a proper makeover loading, right? So then after that, fine, I get my dress design. I actually didn't get my dress design. I just found it on the internet. And then I asked some lady in my town, like I showed her what I want. You know, you show her different things and then she just finds them all over the world and gets them shipped to you. And like she found different versions of the, okay, that's just another story. Different versions of the dress, and I tried them on. We altered, yada yada yada. My dress was spandex, so there wasn't much altering to do. It was just tight. So then I'm thinking, everyone's like, yeah, I'm going with Utabo, I'm going with Vusi, I'm going with Zander, everyone was just, yeah, I'm going. And I'm just there like, I'm going to prom or metric dance, but like, that was a very big question. And like, to be honest, I wasn't asked by anyone in high school. Let's all cry. Moment of silence for that. So then I wasn't asked by anyone in high school, and I don't know why I didn't think about asking anyone in high school at school. Like I got asked by someone after prom. Like this boy needs to, I didn't understand, because like and he didn't even go to prom. The boy, he didn't even go to prom, but he asked me afterwards like why I didn't go with him, and I'm just like why did he tell me like he wanted to go to prom with me? So yeah, maybe I don't remember, but I can for sure say that nobody asked me to prom. And then that was that. Let me get my stuff in order so that I can carry on. And on top of that, I never had social media. Like I never went through a mixed phase or whatever else was before that, right? I chose math, science, or pure math, physics, chemistry, biology, and accounting in high school, right? So then when it came to grade 10, they chose students who were good in, they chose a few students who are going to take part in this program, right? And they told us to get Facebook. Like now that I'm older, I realized they were just trying to, promote their shit. Like yeah, get Facebook. When you take pictures here, please tag us, or yada 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 yada. The program was called 10. It was for kids who are doing, well in math and science. So I had to attend that thing every weekend for the rest of my life of high school. I had never had any social media. I do not know that there are creeps. I don't know that there's fraudulent what. That time, do you understand that I'm like, grade 10 is what? I'm 14, 15. I'm 16 now, right? This is me 16. I go on Facebook, I open Facebook. So I don't know how it is for everybody, but like I'm guessing it's a common thing that when you get on like social media, you're following everyone back or you're accepting every friend request. So that's what I was doing. So here I am accepting all these friend requests, and I get hit up by some guy. Okay, obviously I was getting like a lot of DMs, and I wasn't even cute like at that time, so I don't know why people were DMing me. But anyways, yeah, I'm busy answering. I'm having conversations with everybody, and mind you, like I had this, oh man, there's this alarm that keeps going off. So yeah, I get DM by not one guy, but like this one guy that I actually answer. And so we start talking. Hi, how are you? Hey, me, I'm busy answering. I don't know that, hey, this is a hard world. You don't just go around answering everybody. You don't just go around answering everybody, right? And mind you, like every time I had to go home, because I had to leave my phone at home when I go to school, because protect your parents. You don't do that. You don't go to school with your phone. So every time I left my phone during the week, I'd always have to like delete Facebook, because I know like my uncle would be so mad, like why am I on social media? During the weekends was the only time I got to take my phone to school, because it's the weekend and we were going for those extra maths and science classes. After that, I keep talking to this guy all the time, because sometimes I would just download the app at night because I know no one's gonna like see my phone at night at home. Download the app at night and I'm talking to this boy. Like I didn't even ask him if I could say his name on this thing, so, but I mean you're gonna see his picture. But yeah, so like yeah, this boy named Primo, talking to this boy, we're just having chats, and it was very innocent. I think that's another thing why I just kept talking to him, because it was very innocent. He would just ask me about such normal things and school things. Yeah, my school is better than yours. Hey, we win. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's in 16, I was what? I mean, 2015, 14. That's 2013, right? Because I was in grade 10. And for some reason, we just kept contact and we just kept talking and talking and talking and talking up until matric. Like, we had never met, guys. That's the thing. I had never ever met him. We vibed. Like, he's a rapper. Of course, some people won't be surprised that this guy was a rapper. Funny enough, we're in the same grade, right? So, but yeah, so, you know, during that time, he's like, hey, you know, how's prom? I mean, how's like preparation for prom? Because, you know, I was telling him, oh, going to fit my dress on, in. All these things. And then out of the blue, this guy asked me like, who are you going with? And I think for some reason I never answered, not because I was being petty, but like, I don't know what happened. His prom was July, so this actually happened earlier when we're talking about prom. And I made this joke, I'm like, I don't have a prom date, and I'm like making this joke, I'm like, you know, if I really don't get a prom date, I'm just gonna ask you. It was a joke, and then he's just like, yeah, I would go with you. And in my head I'm like, is this haha, is get kikiwa, like what's going on, is this laughs? And then yellow so I'm not sure if his prom was between June and July, but anyway, around that same month, he's like, hey, about that thing. And I'm like, hey, Bofet. And then he's like, please come to my prom, and then I'll just come to yours. That sounds like a solid plan, right, guys? It sounds like a really solid plan. But he doesn't know. What's he doing though? Lives in a very overprotective household, and that's not what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we do. You don't go to your uncle, okay, like my dad, you don't go to your dad and just go, hey, can I please go to prom with this boy that I've never met, who lives in a completely different town from ours, that I just been talking to over Facebook, the Facebook that I shouldn't be having. So, and then you're gonna have to pay for an outfit for me to go to his prom right before you pay for a whole outfit for me to go to my prom. This is great. Let's be parent and child. Huh? So like I created all these things like that's not gonna happen, but then also I explained to him that yeah, no, the household that I live in, no way, Jose, no way. So then yeah, he goes to prom with this girl. He goes to prom. Okay, fine. His prom goes past. He posts his pictures. You know, nice time. My problem is getting closer. Now I have my dress. I remember I was just focusing on my dress, like I wasn't even focused on the shoes. We carry on talking because you know, like he's a dude, and dudes barely like, oh, at that time they weren't like catchy feely good to, hey, you didn't go with me, I'm not gonna go with you. So like, yeah, barely, hey. We carry on talking, you know, preparations for my prom. And at this time I'm realizing, good day, man, I'm actually running out of time, and I don't want to be that girl that goes to prom alone. You know, like I'm already a weird person at school. Like I was just weird. Like I got along with people, but like, you know, it was just weird. So like I was like, I don't want to become that person. And the funny thing is, Ekaya, good, they're like, nobody is asking who's your prom date, who is, because I know that conversation will never come about. And I wasn't even mad at that, because like, what would I say? Because even if they did ask me, the answer would be no. Not because I'm lying, but because I just genuinely don't have a prom date. This thing won't stop making noise. So then I'm realizing that man, prom isn't like a month and I still don't have a partner. So I go back to this boy. There was one boy that I really wanted to go with. Everybody knew I had a crush on this boy in high school, but that was not happening. Okay, not for like racist reasons, give me, but you know. I go back to this boy and I'm like, yo, please go to prom with me. He's like, sure. And one, I don't know how, my leg is numb. I don't know how tall this boy is. So that was also a problem because I was so worried. And like in his pictures, guys, catfish is so real. In his pictures, he looks tall, he looks buff, like mangiti buff nisho. So the day before my prom was so cute though, guys, because like I went to do my first weave with my friend, my best friend Namsa. I went to, you know, we didn't do our nails. Did we do our nails together? Yeah, we did everything together. We did our hair, like our weave. So in, like, I wish I had pictures. So we took pictures, but like the pictures were pretty, while we were doing our hair and stuff, were pretty terrible. I'm trying to think of a look I could do a makeup for a red lip. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna do a simple gold. Let me contour my nose. My nana gets there. This is the day of my prom now. So I had already asked this boy and this boy had agreed. But at the end of the day, guys, you've never met this person, so you don't even know how reliable the situation is gonna be, right? You know, I don't know how other schools do it, but for us, there's like this whole walkway where other, like the rest of the town or like people in your school come and watch you guys walk down to see who was wearing what, who was looking cute, who was the, you know what I'm saying? So there's that whole thing. And two, I didn't even have a car. One, I asked one of my uncles for their car. So, you know, everyone wanted to show up and show out, you know what I'm saying? So now I have to use my uncle's car. My uncle was driving an Audi at that time, an Audi A4. So it's still cute. And it was raining so heavy that day. So like, I don't even think the cars even mattered at that point. So luckily for me. So I start texting this boy. Like I'm asking him where is he, because he lives in, I can't tell if it was Ochis or Petal, I can't really remember. I'm asking him where is he, you know, it's raining. So, and obviously we are hiker, he's hiking because he's catching lifts. And I was so worried because I was like, this man can literally just stood me up or stand me up, whatever is the right English term for it right now, you know. He could just do that. He could just not come, and like that's none of his business. That's not his problem. And I'm thinking all these things. There's some place called it's just like our little shopping complex. So we were still there, me and Namsa, doing our hair, you know. So I told him I'd wait for him there because it's a common place in our town that everybody would know, because he wouldn't know where my house is, right? Okay, so I wait for him there. Namsa's mom had to take us home because like it was raining. So, and my uncle, I don't know, I think my uncle was at work, you know, because my uncle works shifts. So I think at that day he was coming back at 2 p.m, which is fine, you know, because prom is late afternoon. He gets there, he's like, I'm standing, I'm standing, and I'm like, okay. So I look for him. Obviously I know his face. Hi guys, I see this boy is so short. My heart sank a little bit. I was like, he's short, he's not buff. And he wasn't like scrawny, you know, Prima, I'm not saying he's scrawny. He wasn't like scrawny, like, but he was pretty small. So like, you know, at this point, it wasn't even a thing of I can say I'm magajige or like, you know, but it also wasn't that deep. I think that's another thing for me. My problem was about me. So like, what he looked like, yes, was like, because he wasn't, only because he wasn't tall, but like, other than that, nigga, I was like completely okay with him. Not even like I had a choice to not be okay. Like, I didn't even really have a choice to not be okay with it. Like, this is your date. This is it. Take it. Namsa's mom takes me and my prom date home. At that time, I didn't even tell anyone. I only told my nane, because my nane was already at my house for the weekend. I didn't even tell anyone else, hey, I'm gonna bring my date. I come home, I knock, my uncle's wife opens the door, she sees a boy, and I'm like, yeah, this is my prom date. Nang bongos. We get in. Bongani. Why do I keep calling him bongos? Bongani. Because in the house, I just tell him, you know, sit down, get comfortable. And we hadn't like gotten a makeup artist, so my nane likely did my makeup. Actually, let me try to redo that makeup look, because at least, you know, my face is still bare. I'm gonna try to redo my prom makeup look. My nane gets on my makeup. I tell her what kind of hairstyle I want, because I wanted everything away from my face, because like my dress was so busy in front for me. You know, I had gorgeous earrings. I still have my earrings, I still have everything. And then I just tell Primo to go sit down, and then I tell him to just go get dressed, you know. So he puts on his suit, while I'm busy with my makeup, busy with everything, busy calling my friend. And I'm just like, because my best friend wanted us to go together, so like, okay, well, we both wanted to go together, so I told them to come to my house. So they drove to my house so that we could drive to prom together, right? With their own car, obviously. Oh, their car was so cute. So then hang up again. Oh guys, this look just reminded me why I don't like straight hair. It just, this thing of having lip gloss on, it just sticks to your hair. But anyway, to carry on the story, I'm so sorry that I couldn't film the rest of this, but if I waited for these alarms to stop, I would never stop. We carry on with our makeup in the room, me and my nane, we do our makeup, I get dressed, and let me tell you, my heels from prom, the heel was this big, guys. Like, it was just so small, because like I didn't know how tall my partner was. I was gonna be like, luckily my dress covered everything up until the floor, like there was a whole little train going on, so I knew like begging vele. So I walk out. I'm not gonna lie, like looking at him when I walked out was just like in the movies, yo. He just like lost his mind, like in a good way, you know, not in a perverted way. Like he was like because first of all, anybody ever seen me in makeup? Anybody even see me in earrings? Anybody even, like, guys, when I tell you that my whole high school career was just my bare face, and even during like, you know, the days, what do they, I don't know what you guys call it, those days when you do CVs, where you get to wear your clothes and not your uniform, like I would just be wearing like jeans, yo, and a t-shirt. But yeah, so at least it worked out, guys. My prom dates showed out like at prom, because for us, like, we go there, we drive, and people were screaming. I was like, oh, they're like what I'm wearing. So like my problem was that, like, not problem, actually, yeah, it was a problem, because like for our prom is not in our town, so we had to drive to, I don't know, is it in Joburg? I really don't know where it is. So we all get into, you look cute, and then you all have to get in a bus. But yeah, we get in a bus, you sit there. So we're having all these, like, you sit with your partner or whoever you're sitting with, you know, makes sense to sit with your partner. We drive to this place. I feel everything is fine. I talk to Primo because this is the first time I'm meeting him, guys. So like we have all these conversations. That's the one thing I was happy for, that things weren't awkward, because like even in our chats we're like, I just hope us meeting doesn't make things awkward, because you guys know how you move like a chat from like the DMs to WhatsApp and then things get weird. Like that's my fear, that's a fear that I had for that situation. So then go to prom, yo, I get my date, he is dancing up the floor. Like, guys, everybody remembered Primo after prom, like my dates, uya jaiva. You know when you're with that guy ovula masakel and you're just like avula masakel sana, making everybody laugh. And I wasn't actually mad at that, because I was like, imagine I chose someone who couldn't even like sit and laugh at my table, because like, you know, we sit with your friends at the table and then like your date is just so awkward. Hi ladies, men tanu Primo is there making the ladies laugh, making the guys laugh. He was dancing like, because he can't even dance, guys, so he was just there at jaiva, oh boy, laying his moves down. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can go to take all these pictures. I remember I took a picture of me kissing his cheek on my Nana's phone, so I had to borrow her phone, so all of my pictures were on my Nana's phone. So you know, like, we couldn't even take all those pictures that other kids were taking. Like our pictures had to be like parental guidance 12, not even 13. That was funny, because like she found that picture later and she was just like, and I didn't even have anything to say about it. I was just like, it happened, like, you can't be mad. So yeah, that's like how I met my prom date, like on Facebook. And that was the last time I saw him. That was the last time I saw that boy. And like, guys, he's younger than me. He's 1 year younger than me. Look at my life. But yeah, I had a great time. I had a date who was just so nice and so genuine. Like, you know, when you like someone online and then you meet them in real life and everything actually works out, like, that's like the best thing ever. So that was how I met him. Like, I still talk to Primo, guys, but like, the funny thing is, even till today we talk on Facebook. Like, I've had his number before many times, but like either I change phones or like somehow. But it's so funny that I always just lose his number and we always still stay in contact on Facebook. But yeah, guys, like, don't do what I did, because like today it's even worse. Like, things are very catfishy these days, and like, you're gonna get slaughtered. Don't go around talking to men that you don't know. So yeah, this is the hair that I had at prom, but I straightened it because I wanted to try something different. I don't know, like, what do you guys think? Like, tell me in the comment section how you met your prom dates. Thank you for tuning into my video. I really hope that you guys like it. If you still haven't, please do subscribe to my channel. Tell people to subscribe to my channel. Don't just come here and watch. I'm kidding, please come and watch. But yeah, like, thank you so much for everyone that's always watching my videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, don't forget to follow me in all my media. Running on the back. Don't forget to follow me on my media, and you know, let's interact, let's talk. Just tell me how your prom was. Tag me in your prom pictures on Instagram. I don't care, like